Here's my Segway UT10. I've had it for 3 years now. I just put it away yesterday. Take it out. Talk about it a little bit. There's my plow for it. Yeah, I got 1,244 miles on it. A few trail rides, but mostly work around here, hauling wood. So this is our RC car track. Again, there's my UT10. I put a cabin closure on it, that's the Velcro for that. And the uppers, doors are off obviously now, the upper doors. It's been a really good machine for us. Other than the recalls, we've had really good luck with it. Things look like after 3 years. I did have to glue those back on. Those came off. See all the shield updates they did. Shut it off. So there it is. All right, it's 1,250 miles roughly. It's had, I believe, 2 oil changes. I had it done at the dealer because I bought an extended warranty, so I wanted to make sure that I was good to go, that there's proof that there was the maintenance done on it. I put a light bar on the front, ran that in to the switch that came with it. I put inside the dash panel, right, little red dot one. Ice crusher heater, that was a treat. It's behind the screen there. It sure works good. I put vents in the windshield. I just bought these visors, reveiw mirror, an MB quart stereo, and we have the dog with a lot, so I got a seat cover. And then the recalls, I put a back window on, the windshield it came with. That's about it. But we've had the machine again for 3 years now, and it's never broke down on me, other than sometimes when I come up to get it, which we're 2.5 hours away from where I live, the battery could be dead. There seems to be a draw on it sometimes, and somehow I'm not sure what. Could be just from the clock or something, who knows. What else? Oh, there is a minor coolant leak sometimes that everybody's kind of experiencing, that wet area there. More so in the winter in my garage, it would leave a wet spot. But the coolant is, it's fine. And that wet spot is from a while ago. The winch has always worked. Tires have never leaked air in 3 years. The windshield's getting kind of, the seal for it's kind of crappy. More so over here. So I might put a different seal on it. But overall, I gotta say I'm pretty happy with this thing. And the reason I picked this machine over like a Ranger or a General or a Commander or whatever else there, they all had a lot less power, or they didn't have a bench seat. Like a General's great, it's got power, it doesn't have a bench seat for taking the dog with us. The Commander, no bench seat. What's the big Can-Am though? They have a bench seat, but not 105 horsepower. Same with the Ranger. Now the Kawasaki's got theirs out, that's 90 some horsepower, like 92, I think. That's pretty equivalent and a nice machine, but I think I'm just going to stick with this. It's done pretty good for me. So, minor coolant leak. Let's start up here again. So, minor coolant leak. The recalls does get warm in the cab still, and I didn't put a black off on the heater core. It came with one, but I didn't put one on. I need to put that on so I can shut the heater core off so it's not flowing through there and have the heat on. I really don't need the heat on. Go for a little rip here. My seatbelt on. Sound never gets old. That's why I bought a Segway and not one of the others. Take it out on the road. I got pine tree air fresheners in here. Not because I like pine tree air freshener, but apparently it keeps critters out, and so far it's worked. GPS is working pretty speed and you're trying to stay at that speed, it will burp and fart on you. It's kind of weird. But again, here's why I bought a Segway, not one of the other 80 horsepower machines. Kind of sucks. The thing would probably go 75 or better without a limiter. I'd really like to drive one of the sport machines, a Villain, or buy one. I think this is more than enough power for the trails. And in that machine, that'd be a lot more fun. But we need a work machine and a fun machine. I also have a CF Moto Z-Force 800. That's pretty nice. It's older, not real fast, but it's a nice machine. I would definitely recommend one of these. The aftermarket sport's not that great. Your friends all kind of talk shit about it. They think it's electric. I really don't care what they think. It's a pretty good machine. There's better, of course, but you pay more money. They've actually jacked the prices of these up quite a bit now. I think I paid $15 3 years ago, and now I think they were asking like $17, $18. And that Villain I was looking at was almost 19, or a little over 19. And of course, with their fees on there and all their other garbage, and you're a couple $1,000 more with tax and license and everything, 1,000 to 2,000. Some places are worse than others. One thing bad is with this, watch your dealer network. The dealer that I go through, they no longer carry the machines. They had trouble with support from Segway, so they don't carry them anymore. But there's a closer dealer to me at home, but then I got to bring my machine home, which is 2.5 hours away, and then another half hour to the dealer there. So yeah, I don't know. I'm very happy with it. I think you would be too. That's my review of my machine after 3 years. Well, if you got any questions, leave them in the comments. Adios. Visors are a necessity. I think I got them off of Amazon. You need these. The windshield's so high, they're a must-have. Otherwise, the sun is right in your eyes all the time.